That massive egg recall we've been reporting on here is widening tonight. In fact, a new number just in, now more than 500 million eggs pulled from shelves. Federal authorities now say they've learned of a second major farm where the eggs were tainted with salmonella. Those same authorities now say the number of Americans getting sick from eating tainted eggs will almost certainly grow. David Wright is on the story again tonight.
As if the recall of 380 million eggs potentially infected with salmonella weren't troubling enough, today's developments mean an entirely different producer has also unwittingly been distributing poisoned eggs.
My guess is the investigation is nowhere near complete, that there's a possibility that this contamination could have spread to many farms.
The second company is Hillendale Farms of New Hampton, Iowa. Lab tests from 2 of its plants confirmed that eggs had been contaminated with salmonella bacteria. Those eggs are sold under the brand names Hillendale Farms, Sunny Farms, and Sunny Meadow, and distributed to grocery wholesalers in 14 states.
Whenever you have these sorts of huge multi-state outbreaks, you're putting at risk senior citizens, the very young. Millions of Americans can be at risk.
Hillendale is just 100 miles away from Wright County Egg in Galt, Iowa, and there are business ties between the two companies. Salmonella tends to spread through unsanitary conditions. This is hidden camera footage taken by an animal rights organization at a hen house in Maine that's owned and operated by the family that owns Wright County Egg.
You can see the flies. Our investigator saw a lot of insects, flies, and rodents.
Critics say it's likely not the case. There are just a few rotten eggs in the poultry business. Conditions like these are fairly common. The FDA is casting a wide net in its investigation, but for now focusing on just these 2 companies. And FDA officials tell ABC News they're focusing on the possibility that these 2 companies may have shared common feed or poultry sources, and that may have infected both companies with salmonella. David?
All right, David Wright starting us off tonight. Thank you. And of course, if you're worried about the eggs in your refrigerator, we put the full list of recalled brands and numbers on our website, abcnews.com. Simply click on World News with Diane Sawyer.